The bull run is over. It's what everybody thinks right now. In fact, you're probably freaking out right now thinking that the bull run is over and you didn't take as much advantage as you wanted to. Well, what if I tell you it's not? Actually, let me rephrase that. What if I tell you it hasn't even started? Yeah, I know that probably sounds crazy, taking into consideration everybody's talking about it and how people are saying that it's already too late to get started. But the reality is that it is not too late because it even hasn't started yet. What I'm gonna share with you right now is the reasoning behind the bull run hasn't started yet and what is something that you can do to potentially 10x, 50x, or even 100x your portfolio in the upcoming months and even years. I'm gonna show you how to make tons of profits without learning how to trade and taking one single trade by yourself with a new type of technology called Gridbots. That being said, let's get started. First, I want to get into why the bull run hasn't even started yet. Let me show you something. This is Bitcoin's chart. And what I'm gonna walk you through is the previous bull runs we have had in 2016 and 2020. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my time frame to the weekly. And I'm gonna show you the three bull runs we have had: 2012, 2016, and 2020. Let's just start with the 2012. We had an initial bull run here, and one of the first things you notice is that it took quite some time for the cryptocurrency, for Bitcoin, to actually go all the way up. In fact, it took about 56 days for the bull run to start. That was in 2012. Now, what about 2016? Here we can see quite a different story. We can see that the bull run really started taking off after 180 days. You can even debate this and think maybe it took 196 days until the bull run really started going up. We had a massive drop as well. Bitcoin dropped about 32% of the original price of the actually dropped the all-time high at its time, all the way down to 169, which was a 40% drop. And then it took 196 days to get started. Then we have another bull run in 2020. Here we can see it took 154 days for the bull run to get started. And it went from all the way up and it dropped about 21.27%. So we can see we had a massive drop here as well. And then it went all the way up. Here's where we are right now. As you can see, we have been moving sideways for about 154 days. And from the top to the bottom, we have dropped 32%. Not even close to that 40% that we saw earlier. So we have been only on the sideways movement for 154 days. Still not enough for the bull run to start. So where are things going to head? I believe Bitcoin is still going to remain within this price range between 72,000 to 50,000. And we're going to see a potential uptrend after a few months or even a few weeks if earlier. So now that we have covered that the bull run hasn't even started yet, what are some of the options you can take to capitalize from the market as much as possible and really start taking advantage from the upcoming bull run? Well, I mentioned something about Gridbots. Let me explain what that means. Gridbots, in a nutshell, will help you maximize your profits during sideways movement of the market, followed with a potential uptrend. Let's hop into the computer and show you an example. Here, so for example, I had this bot running for quite some time. And the idea behind Gridbots is to maximize your profits when the market is moving sideways and then eventually take advantage of a potential uptrend. So for example, here, we can take a look at how this bot was performing. It was actually doing pretty well. It was making about 1.26% daily. And here I have a couple of bots running. I have this one that is currently making 2.33% daily. And it has generated a total bot profit of 58%. Now, right now, my PNL is 27.99%. So it is, just to be full transparent, bot profit and total PNL is not the same. Bot profit is the accumulated profit the bot has made, and total PNL is how much money I could bring home if I was to shut down the bot right now. So yeah, my bot profit is quite high, but my PNL is 27%, which I think it's still pretty high. So the idea behind these grid bots is to set up the bots in a way that you can make tons of profits when the market is moving sideways, meaning during these times, as you have been looking at Bitcoin's price, we have been moving sideways for the last 3 months. So you want to capitalize during this movement by setting up the bot in a way that it makes tons of buy and sell orders. Between the buy and the sell, there is going to be something called a profit, which will be sent to your crypto wallet. Now, I'm not going to get into how you can set up the bot in this video because I have a ton of videos out there, and this video is not meant to show you that, but instead is to give you a clear understanding that the bull run hasn't even started yet, and so it's not too late for you to get started investing into some cryptocurrencies earlier before it's too late. So my plan, personally, I want to deploy bots that will profit during the sideways movement of the market, and when the bull run starts, also take advantage of that. Okay? All of this is going to happen on my behalf. The bot is going to be making thousands of trades, so I don't have to take any of this by myself. I will have two advantages by deploying grid bots. First, I'm going to be able to make a profit during the sideways movement, and even if there is still a downtrend, which I think we're still going to see a little bit of a downtrend, I'm still going to be able to profit on it. But also, I'm going to secure the profits by letting the bot run when the market starts going up, meaning when the bull run starts. Now, if you want to learn how to successfully set up crypto bots and prepare yourself for the upcoming bull run, then I have tons of YouTube videos on explaining how to set up your bots. But if you want more personalized one-on-one help, access to private indicators, weekly calls, grid bot signals, in that case, make sure to check the first link in the description and apply for CVA. We'll see how we can help you get the best results. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe. Also, let me know in the comment section if you like this type of videos. See you in the next one.